What you want, what you want, what you gonna do when Chevy John don't come for you? Tell me what you wanna do, what you gonna do? Yeah, bad boys, what you gonna do? What you gonna do when they come for you? Bad boys, what you gonna do? What you gonna do when they come for you? When you were 8 and you had bad traits, you go.
What's up, everybody? Today we review the How to Get Into Internal Affairs and Civilly Sued Simulator. I'm just kidding. It's the game Ready or Not, which is a first-person tactical police shooter. First things first. The very first thing I noticed is the character models. Now listen, I'm not saying they're bad, but there's only 3. There's literally 3 character models, and 2 of them have the same first name. I thought they were brothers at first, but there's no way that's possible. But hey, on the flip side, you've got decent customization. You want a cool helmet? You got it. You can get it in 3 or 4 different colors: green, black, gray, all that kind of stuff. Basically, you can choose between generic SWAT guy or generic SWAT guy with a slightly fancier vest. The weapon customization is decent on the other hand. There's a decent amount of weapons that you can choose from, as well as attachments. But again, nothing too special. That's not what this game really emphasizes. I usually say hi to this old man before I leave, and he gives me a little motivational speech. Now let's talk gameplay while we sit in this SWAT van. This is where Ready and Not shines. The first-person mechanics are extremely realistic. I swear, I started clearing corners in my own house. Just ask my cat. She's still hiding from the last breach and clear I did in the living room. And make sure to turn your brightness all the way up so you can see, but then once you throw a flashbang, you'll go blind. Ready or Not's level design is actually pretty cool. You go all over the place. You go from trap houses in the projects to Section 8 apartments and Epstein-style resorts where you raid pedophiles. I mean, who doesn't love that? And I will say, the character models when it comes to the NPCs that you deal with in the game is pretty decent. I mean, right there, I just thought I hooked up Trevor from GTA, but he didn't feel like going to jail that day. Have you ever wanted to be put in the shoes of your local law enforcement? Well, now you can.
Drop it.
There you go. You're placed into a no-win situation with a guy holding a gun. What's he gonna do? And you turn him into Swiss cheese.
Top below.
I will say, dealing with the NPCs in your team can be, let's say, stressful. You have no idea what they're gonna do or whether they're gonna follow your commands. Sometimes they do the perfect thing and move correctly. Other times they glitch out and don't do what you want them to. Sometimes they just absorb bullets, and the other times they have the eyes of a hawk and spot the guy before he can even get a chance on you. You never really know how they're going to perform, and that's very annoying. Now, flipping it onto you, I will say the shooting and mechanics in this game are actually pretty decent. If your subject's wearing body armor, it takes forever to kill him. If he's not, and you're using hollow points, he goes down in one hit. You really never know. But the mechanics of shooting are pretty decent. As well as the movement, it can be a little wonky. There's no sprint button. Whenever you do hold the normal sprint button, aka shift, you slow down when you're ADSing, which is a good thing because your gun does sway a little bit. When it comes to tactical maneuvers, you get a lot of options when it comes to what you want your computer players to do. And they usually do them pretty well. They're pretty tactically sound when they do it when everything works correctly. Other times it gets a little weird, especially like around hallways and stuff. That's when it's a little wonky. You just want them to cover a hallway. But there's just something awesome about watching your team breach and clear a doorway. It's like freaking magic. You can watch it over and over and over, and you will never get old of that aspect of the game. This game also has a little bit of a comedic relief to it too. Like, it's got fourth wall breaks, it's got its own little quote-unquote YouTube. It's really unique in that right. When it comes to my opinion of Ready or Not, I would definitely recommend it. It's a nice change of pace when it comes to the other tactical shooters that are set in modern combat. Me and this grizzled veteran really appreciate your time. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and drop a comment below. Let me know, what's your go-to breach strategy? Until next time, stay tactical and don't flashbang your own squad.